What's good, everyone? Market outlook for the week starting on 14th of July from Monday, and I want to cover Dixie first. Like start everything, every chart from the beginning, so you guys can understand my thought process. I'm doing these things, these outlooks. Um, I know lots of you guys requested more content of me, uh, which I'm happy about because that means you benefit from the trade ideas ascent and you're hungry for more on how to get to those trading ideas or trades by yourself and on different assets. I would like that very much. Um, Also, I think we'll be announcing this week something spicy. You guys would like it on Discord. But first, let's start with the monthly time frame. We have I'll delete everything. We have 19 days into this month. So we are in like a bearish order flow on the monthly. So the first thing I do is I identify the phases of price delivery that I can see. But and here we can see we had like consolidation on Dixie, right? And then price can't reverse from consolidations, right? So we had expansion into reversal and then a consolidation profile. So we can't just expand from here, go take this high. It doesn't work like that. So if it goes up, it means price is manipulation. And manipulation is always the reason for a reversal to happen. Um, and when we have a range, this will usually happen if we have a range and we're going to deviate it. It usually happen at uh 127% or to 134%, 134 to 127% of the consolidation range itself. What I mean is from this low to this high, the move to deviate the range will probably reverse or end at 127 to 134%, my bad, of this range. So this here to this here is the 100%, right? So price is gonna cover all the 100% plus 27 to 34% of that range reversing in this area. As you can see here, price hit the 30% deviation, that range, and reversed, and we have consolidation into expansion, into reversal, and we arrived here at also like if we have a new range from that low to that high, new range here, we also hit 127 to 134 or 34, that range, and we took this monthly low and then we reversed. We have 19 days. So what can happen is we can be entering a new phase of delivery here to the upside and then continue down. But like if we take a monthly low, right? First, early into the month, and then start going up. This is a signature of a new phase of price delivery. So what we're gonna do about it? Like how should we trade this and trade this. I have two options. It's either new phase of price delivery to the upside, or it's retracing into like equilibrium of that candle and then push down. We have two options. How we're gonna deal with it is, let's gather some confluence. If price is retracing, where would we like to see this high for this candle cap? I mean, we have an inverse level here. We use the support, so this retracement price delivery, and then expansion again. So we are inside it right now. And then we have 50% of that range. We just hit the 50%. All right. So if we're gonna reverse from this range here, if this next week on CPI is gonna be the reversal, we need a reason to reverse. So ideally, we would take that high, like open, start taking this high. I don't want, it can be two options. It can be like a strong run into premium hitting this weekly order block, and then like if CPI is, I don't know when CPI is it, let me check. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Let's see, let's see. Um, it's on Tuesday, so Monday goes up, and Tuesday, like I'm visualizing the fractal, not the weekly candle, goes up again, and CPI reverse, and the week will close with something like this, like opens here. If there is no gap, have, fuck me, and maybe close like this. And then next week we can look at to trade to the downside again. So we look to trade it to the downside if this happens. And we can early trade it if the signatures of this reversal during the week happening, if we have the signature like by Tuesday after CPI, we can trade Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday following that bias. But if it doesn't happen, like if we don't have the signature happening real time, we'll trade it together anyway. If we don't have it happening real time, we'll have to wait for next week. This is for the bearish case. But for the bullish case, which is the price delivery we're in right now on the monthly, I know is it thought like that. There's a monthly low in here. Huh? Am I tripping? See? Uh, yeah. Let's see that shot. Ideally, if price opens and doesn't take the previous weekly high first, like, and start going down, we or you or both of us should look to trade it to the upside. Because if we look at the 4 hour time frame, let's identify what price is doing. I haven't been engaged so much with dollar this past week too. I shorted it. Like I bought euro. I think when I think somewhere here, and we got a nice move to the downside, but then it hit me back on break even. Um, so price goes up, expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion, consolidation, expansion, consolidation, expansion, new phase of price delivery, retracement, expansion, consolidation. So price cannot really reverse from consolidation. I don't know if there was S&T in here. So that's where I was out on break even. It manipulated down, trigger for the reversal, hit this down close candle. Like that was a clean buy. I don't know why I haven't seen it real time. Anyway, expansion, retracement, expansion into consolidation. So if this consolidation is met after the open with downside, I'll pretty much like to buy dollar this high, probably visiting this old gap, right? And then we can wait and see uh what price is really doing around here above this high. Uh, make it this way, and this is the weekly opposing candle or order block or grand uh whatever you wanna. And this would be also premium of range, right? So if we're gonna reverse, our point of interest is gonna be above, like here. We wait for signatures of a reversal, like come up here, start consolidating, and take the high of the consolidation, reject, reverse and expand downside, and then we can engage in this here. This is how we're gonna engage if this is with price is gonna enter new phase of delivery, which is the reversal from the opposing candle on the weekly, or and continue the like the order flow. If this doesn't happen, we're still bullish. So price opened, trade down, trade the low of the week. I'm gonna buy it at least until here, right? And then I will watch how price develops here, and either to take profits on my longs, like see, or add new positions even. I'm not gonna engage in selling the XC until we have a signature like this, like one, or something like this. It can be expansion into expansion, start building, sell side of the curve. At least after taking this high. If this happens, I'll be interested in sales. Like we're also building like this flows going forward. So that will be like good first. There's some good targets in there. Sorry guys for the interruption. Had to open the door. So that's basically what I see on DXY. Uh, let's take a look at Euro. Remove everything. Uh, Same thing I talked about on Euro on DXC is happening. This is the range. This is the range high, range low. Hit the 127 to reverse. Hit it again. New phase of price delivery, retracement into expansion. And now on Euro, we're pretty much having consolidation. Like the bearish one is more of GBP USD. This probably can result in Let me delete everything. And result into SMT, maybe with that low on GBP. Because here we're having expansion, consolidation, expansion. Price can't just reverse from consolidation. I know this took the high here, but really just by looking at it, it's still consolidating and work both ways. But at least, like if I was trading this, I don't remember if I traded it or not, and do something like this, I'll be looking at this low, and after we took that low, we had retracement, expansion, reversal, and pretty strong expansion in the downside into a reversal. Price expanded, consolidation, expansion. Consolidation doesn't always need a manipulation, like it was just consolidation touching previous daily high as a trigger, as a manipulation. Expansion, consolidation, expansion. So the phase we're in right now is expansion. And we can't say we entered a new phase. At least we need another, like a second candle. Because by taking the low, then closing above. For now, we're still in expansion. And I would say if your GBP is bullish, which is the case, of course, 'cause this haven't even like I think it went to 0.38%, 38% of the range, while this is almost at like 80% of that range. We can have an SMT in this low U and U if Dixie Blade Bowl with the reversal thing after taking the high we talked about. Ideally, if I'm gonna go short, I'm gonna do it on GU. Looking at the weekly, yeah, we're gonna have bullishness. We're probably gonna have an SMT here. Let's see. So pretty much same idea on EU and XE. So let's take a look at NQ or gold first. Let's take a look at gold. So I've sent in the Discord that I'm gonna be looking at gold buys and taking this high already on Friday. I did long gold. I think. Where did I long gold? Was it wasn't a consolidation phase on the hourly during like Asia. Yeah, somewhere here I longed gold into this high. Let me see. Yeah, it was early. Was it here? Yeah, I think it was. I longed gold in this consolidation because this is the consolidation. It can manipulate, but it can just expand. So I longed it somewhere here. My stops was at the body close of this down close candles because if it had to manipulate, I didn't take that low here and then go up. And my target was here. They are. And I still expect bullishness on gold for next week. So have a swing low formed Where's the highlighter? Have the highlighters then? Uh, Here, we have a swing low. So ideally, the first candle should expand here. Something. I don't want a like a big wick. I don't see a need for us to take that low. Okay? If we take that low, we're probably not uh bullish. This is also the target for here. I use gold euro XAU for SMTs while I'm trading. Uh so this candle low is invalidation for next week for me, and I want to see, depends on where's the open, but small wick, small wick go up from there. This high and this high. This high is primarily first target for, we can have uh, a retracement because we have reversed here, retracement, expansion. We've taken a high. We can enter a new phase of delivery and use uh for our fair value gap and go long shot the highs. Mm. NQ, NQ, NQ. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's start with lean chart for NQ. What do you guys expect? Like, I've talked about the phases of price delivery and how I view charts, the outlook of. But what do you guys expect from? There's no SMT here. Price expanded, and what do we expect? We expect further expansion to the upside. If it went down, we view. So the 4 hour really still complicating. So either manipulate down, take some low, and go up, or just straight up expansion. I would need to be more data, uh pick where would I pick a point of interest to intervene and take a trade. I'm not gonna just take a trade from here, especially that if I'm not scalping, I'll get to scalping. Like I'm not discussing any scalping and intraday trading and stuff. The outlook, just how time frame. So yeah, that's it. I think for the for why wanna see for the week primary watch the GBP EU 60 vote. Let's see how our plan stands. Going, we have a plan right now. Uh, I'm gonna journal it and journal it using Notion, Word, or you can be an old school guy and journal it using pen and a notebook. It doesn't matter, but what matters is you journal it. Really take time mentally preparing for a plan so you don't deviate it go to the week. You know the options, you know the plan B, and you know when to intervene in both. I'll be implementing this going into week in my trading, and as you should too. Uh That's it for this video, and I'll probably meet you guys at the announcement. Good luck.